My name is Njoya Hilary Tikum. I was born and raised in Cameroon, located in Central Africa. I left my country 2 years ago and came to the United States to request political asylum. I fled my country because of political persecution. Back home, I was persecuted because of my student activism and my call for self-determination of the English-speaking part of Cameroon. My family home was burned down. My dad murdered. I was jailed on several occasions. I had to go without food. I was tortured. I was stripped naked on several occasions and tortured. And so I was forced to escape from my own country. I came to the United States in 2006 and requested political asylum. I was, however, not granted political asylum in 2006, so I had to stay for 2 years to wait for the decision. During this period, I went through some very difficult moments. I didn't have food to eat. I had to sleep in a friend's kitchen. I didn't have clothes. It was so difficult to get clothes to put on my body. No work permit, so I wasn't authorized to work. Those 2 years in waiting were some of the worst period I ever witnessed in my life because I was very new in the country and I knew nobody. So after waiting for almost a year and a half, I finally got authorization to work. In January, I finally got a job at African Services Committee, a community-based organization. We do receive a lot of asylum applicants. I do hear very, very intense emotional stories from some of our clients. It makes me think about myself and some of the things that happened to me. But I think my experience helps me deal with some of the emotional challenges I face because I can relate to the client and I can tell him, I've been through a similar thing. And then I let them understand that if there is anywhere on earth where they're supposed to be hopeful, it's going to be in America. America represents liberty in the world. America is the number one place where everybody can go and feel at home. In America, you can be anything if you play by the rules, if you obey the laws of the land, if you study hard, if you dream well, positive dream, and if you fight to pursue your dream. The irony is that Americans themselves do not realize how blessed they are because they've never tasted oppression. That's what I tell my friends, my American friends. It's different when you come from an oppressed regime. Freedom of expression is something you just cannot buy. And in America, it's given.